Well, we'll just fry us a bologna sandwich. I'll show you what it is. It's that thick sliced bologna. It had a thing around it around here like this right here. And you take that off and you got the bologna. You know, actually bologna probably ain't nothing more than a big old weenie sliced crossways. But this skillet right here, I don't like this skillet. You know what I mean? I use it a lot because it has a desired effect, which is not good. But anything that I have fried in this, I have never had success of frying anything in this skillet without it sticking severely. So I'm going to use it now. And I'm going to turn this all the way down. I'll tell you why. And right here, some of that there saved up bacon grease. You know what I mean? Sausage or bacon or something like that. And you see how much I put in there? It's a decent sized dollop. You know. We may use some more of that. And I got the burner on medium. And I've noticed that this burner right here has been a little bit on the cold side. Small burner. But this skillet right here, when it's a real thick, some kind of aluminum, you know, some kind of, it's black, a real nice cast aluminum handle, which gets quite hot to the point where you should have protection. Kind of one of them. This is kind of one of them Waffle House skillets, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it pretty hot there, and I'm only going to fry one piece of bologna at a time. We're going to make 2 sandwiches, and really the reason that the reason I got this bologna right here, the reason I got this, is the son handed me off a half-ripe tomato. And I had the patience set it on the sideboard over there. The tomato ripened. With all intentions of enjoying it sliced with fried bologna. So, I regret to tell you, no I don't, it was really good. I done already eat that, I ate that tomato for breakfast this morning with a scrambled egg. So this bologna here is just going to be, remember, you know, ever how many you are, like a 3 or 4, and this right here is where you'll develop your own technique as to when you slice them slits in that bologna right there so it won't cup up. You know, you'll have a real nice piece of meat when you get done. You know, when you do that, you can go to 3 sliced, to 4 sliced, 8, you know what I mean. It works better in equal proportions because that meat does expand as it fries, I think kind of equally in all directions according to where the hot spot on your stove's at, when you burn her. And they do have that. Oh, we got some sizzle there already. Oh, that's going to be good. We'll let that fry for a little bit. You know, I probably should turn that up just a shade. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to turn it up a little more. It's not hardly halfway between medium and the next notch that way. It's lower. I think the correct designation on that dial right there, when I'm going this way right here, it's lower right counterclockwise direction that I'm going. Okay, now we got some we got some movement on that right there. I'm gonna turn it over. You know what I mean? But because you want to counteract, and also to make sure that you actually did have a split all the way to the rind part of it. Because it'll hold your meat together if it's got one of them little bridges across there. And I believe there is one right there. I'm just gonna see. Yep. See when I cut that rind part loose, I'm right in the middle on this right here. I'm gonna cut X. You know what I mean? You can do that when you fry bologna. You can do whatever you want to with it. But look at that. That was a 4 slice, a 4 slit, and it's equal. That's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. Got nothing over on the sideboard. Let's get that mayonnaise out of there. Don't be bashful about turning it over. Oh yeah. And we got some good color right there. I don't think my camera will do that justice. I don't think it will. I think we'll serve it right here. Boy, that bread's about had it. That must have got set on the way home. My, I'm not sure. But we'll put that right there and that right there. Oh, it's gonna be good. Perfect. The grease is hot now. Adult supervision at this time. So you're going to have some spatter. Add some mayo, some mayonnaise, and you know, there probably is a big difference, you know, in your mayonnaise, you know what I mean, but just, you know, I guess it's like anything else. If you get a cheap brand, you can use more of it, you know. If you get that high price stuff, you have to be real skinny with it, you know. So, well, that's looking good right there. I think I'm just going to go on one side on this one. But it's finished. Y'all see that? Got some sizzle, crackle. Let's stamp the bottom of that with a paper towel. Y'all see it? Oh, it's gonna be good. I'll show you that other side. See yonder? Perfect. Perfection. Perfection. Now see, right there's a good example of, you know that right there, we got a little burning in there, so that's where that adult supervision comes into play, because that grease is hot, but it does have some burnage in there. So to get that with a paper towel, you have to be very careful. And success, and that's what it'll look like. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly as I did afore. About that much of that there bacon grease. You know, I don't like that oil very much at all. Just capture you some grease from the morning meat. And a perfect timing like this right here. I don't know what brand it was. It's pretty decent. So, and the burner is the same setting, and it's kind of, well, it's hot. So I'm going to go for that same. When you're going for that four corner kind of to match them up. You kind of have to remember which direction you was going. And make sure, like on that last one right there, oh, I believe that pan's a little bit hotter this time. Which is perfectly okay. Sure. Now keeping safety in at all times, you know what I mean. And I want that a little bit more right there. And so it'll match that one over there. That's all for aesthetics only, not for flavor. Look here what we had over there. A big onion. I'm gonna slice that. Don't forget that you've got oh yeah, perfection on that side right there. If we don't let that other side get too far along, that's all I was going to get one way or the other, because I think I was distracted for a little bit there. But same goes. Let's turn him over. Oh yeah, both sides equal, and you know, kind of position it on your serving tray. And like I say, that dial right there on that burner, it's a small one, is medium, lower, right, in a counterclockwise direction from the top. So turn that off. We got the mayonnaise on there. We got the meat on there right there, and I'll show you what I was doing over yonder. This right here is that big onion. Oh, you talk about good. You talk about good, you know what I mean? Kind of wring it out there if you want to, you know what I mean? Spread it around. Same story on the skillet there. Swab him out there and hope for some degree of success that it don't stick. Well, let's just serve it right here. Perfect for the veranda. Just the lowly, y'all look yonder. Already got that onion on there. Slices quite well, but I'll just show you. Let's just cut us up a center section right out of there, and we'll see what we got. Oh, that's gonna be good. You know, I'm just gonna go in first, surprise my mouth with an onion. You know, that onion's pretty good on its own. What a nice piece of fried bologna, bread. Well, that's good. I kid you not. You know, you may not eat this every day. You know what I mean? You may not eat it every day. But every now and then, especially after you're inspired by a fresh tomato, I'm just saying, it's pretty good. Lucked out on that onion. Well, let's just open one up. Fried bologna. That's your typical 4 slit right there. I usually go for that 3 slit, especially if you're going to have 2 pieces. You can line them up easier, you know.